Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am new to YouTube, but I am not new to tarot. So I've been reading for a long time, both for fun and professionally. And I am excited to see what messages we have for you today. I got a lot of signs today out of nowhere to just start this channel, so I decided to just run with it. I am going to do a reading for the Divine Feminine today. That was what I felt called to do. So let's begin. The energy for the feminines has been beyond wild lately, and I just feel like some of you might need a little guidance or a little clarification as to what's happening. So let's see what messages the angels have for us today. I'm going to start with the good old Rider-Waite Tarot. We had one flip out. Queen of Swords. That's what I mean. The energy is wild. You guys are not taking any crap anymore. You absolutely are ready to just say it like it is, deal with it like it is, and you're ready for whatever is coming. You may not think you are, but you are. Let's see. Queen of Swords is also an indicator of some messages, and you may not like them, you may like them, but there are messages coming for you. Page of Swords. We got a lot of swords. It means communication. Page of Swords is also a little bit of the stalker card. So you're either watching somebody's social media, somebody's watching yours. I don't know, but there's definitely some spying. Oh, yeah. And we have Devil energy. Devil energy, but Ace of Cups fell out before that. We'll talk about that in a minute. Devil energy means that something is connecting you to a specific someone right now, but something is also possibly holding you back. There may be some sort of an addiction that someone has that you don't know about. But we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups means new beginnings, birth of something big ideas, a new relationship. Take it as it resonates with you. Let's see, what is the Ace of Cups about? Death. It means something is ending and a new beginning is coming. Death means transformation. We know death is not death in the physical sense, but it could be death of something emotionally. Maybe you're in the middle of a relationship that needs to end in order to allow the new beginnings. And we got Knight of Swords. You have a lot of sword action in here. Knight of Swords means whatever is coming in fast. It's coming in abruptly, but it's going to shake things up in a really good way. Let's see. We've got Four of Wands and Three of Wands. It definitely has something to do with a relationship. Divine Feminines, you are feeling the need to be grounded. It's a card of grounding. It's the 1111 card, which we know, and it has a lot to do with connections and old connections, soul connections to someone. And we have the Three of Wands, which means you are finding a new path. You've got the one stick in your hand and you're walking towards something new. It could mean travel for some of you. Maybe it's a long distance relationship. Maybe it's something that it has been a long time coming and you're finally moving toward it. Let's pull out something else to clarify some of these. We're using some of my favorite decks for my first reading. Let's see, angels, what do you have to tell the Divine Feminines? What do they need to know about the energy right now? Because it is wild. What do the Divine Feminines need to know tonight? A lot of anxious energy. I can feel it. 724 is significant for someone. I don't know if that's someone's birthday or what that means. Okay, we got three that came out together. We have Ace of Swords, which again is another sign of communication. But the Ace of Swords is cutting through any of the bullshit. You're done with the old. The old patterns aren't working anymore. You're definitely in need of something new. The Moon and the Nine of Swords. It means you keep thinking of something over and over and over again. It's like you're living in a nightmare. You have to let go of the old patterns, whatever that means. Relationship, job. I have a feeling it has to do with relationships here. And the moon is illusions. That means that there are hidden things that you don't know about. And something is going to come to light very soon. And I think that's why it came out with the Ace of Swords, because I think you're going to finally be coming out of this nightmare energy and coming out of the illusions when you get told what it is that you need to be told. Again, some of these sword cards that are coming out, while they mean communication, it means communication you may not necessarily be ready to hear, but you need to hear it because it's going to help you either move towards something or move away from something that you need to go in that direction. Queen of Cups. This is somebody who might be a little bit older than you, who is a confidant, somebody that you go to that knows the answers. They have the magic in them that you need help with. So maybe you've been looking for guidance, looking for going to a confidant and trying to get answers. But most of these answers are in you. I don't know that you really need any of the clarification from anybody around you. Tell us, angels, what is the Queen of Cups about? Queen of Cups is stable and emotional. She has lots of power. Queen of Cups could also have something to do with old inherited money. So maybe the person you're dealing with comes from a family background of money. Tell me, angels, what do they need to know? Why are my divine feminines so anxious? Three of Cups. Because you're waiting for that celebration. You're waiting for the reunion with someone. This could mean an old person from the past is coming back, and it looks like it might be a good thing. Let's see. Let's clarify with another favorite deck. Let's see. Why is the Three of Cups here? Oh. See. We've got Temperance and the Star. That means you are ready to heal from something in the past. The Temperance means you have to temper what's going on, which means you've been asking the angels for guidance, you've been asking the angels for signs, and they're giving them to you. You need to pay attention. It means they're probably coming through numbers, they're coming through music, just through random things that you see, whether it be feathers, coins, whatever it is that's significant to you, that are signs for you. They're there. You need to pay attention to them because that's what's going to help you heal. Is ask your angels and ask your guides for the signs and for what you need to do because they are here to help you. It feels like there's a lot of old traumas that need to be worked through. Maybe with a significant other. Maybe it's time that you tell them. 10 of Wands, yep. See, 10 of Wands is completion. It's you've been carrying, and 9 of Swords again. You keep reliving something from the past over and over and over again, and it's time to come out of that nightmare energy. It's been a heavy, heavy burden, and it's really time to let it go. Sometimes you don't need outside closure. Sometimes you just need to give it to yourself. Let's see. What is the 10 of Wands? What is the burden that my divine feminines are carrying? Four of Cups. It's because you're unhappy with where things are. You're kind of blah about what's been happening, but there is an offer coming that's unexpected. So hang on to that. Because, again, there's communication coming, there's an offer coming. So something is coming that's going to shake things up. Help me with the Four of Swords here. What's the Four of Cups? What's happening with the Four of Cups? Let's see. Five of Wands and the Emperor. It seems like there was a lot of fighting in the past with the Emperor is your divine counterpart. There was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of turmoil, a lot of conflict. I just think that you guys weren't necessarily on the same page. Let's see. What else do you want to tell my divine feminines? You weren't on the same page, but that Emperor energy tells me that there is stability as long as things are spoken about and you figure out why you were not on the same page. So when communication comes, make sure you're open to receive it, okay? Don't be stuck in the past. Eight of Pentacles, it's time to work on it and work on finding that healing, okay? You have to find it in yourself, but when this other person does come in to communicate, figure it out with them and figure out exactly what went wrong and why you weren't on the same page. Tell me, angels, what do you need to... Oh, there it is. There were some illusions in the past about this other person. Lovers is old energy, a very, very spiritual, deep connection, maybe love at first sight, a deep, deep soul connection with somebody, but there were illusions, not necessarily about the feelings, but about what both of you wanted. So maybe it's time to have a real meaningful conversation with this person to see how to fix it. That's why I'm saying don't go harshly at the person, even though there might be built up anger and you've been maybe replaying words over and over in your head about what was said. It's time to let that go. The past is the past and we can't keep doing things the same way anymore. Eight of Wands, fast communication. It means that they are coming toward you. Be ready to receive it. You have the whole world in your hands and it is time for you to choose your path and go. This is you surveying everything you have. Look at it in a new light though. Stop looking at it from the past perspective. Because if you're open to the communication, you may find out what some of those illusions were that maybe you had about the person or the person had about you. And it's time to undo those. Time to break it. Tell me, angels, what do my divine feminines need to know tonight? Yeah, you've been setting up a lot of boundaries, which is good. Maybe you didn't have boundaries before, or maybe the person didn't understand your boundaries or didn't understand why they were put there. It's time for you, when the communication comes in, to be firm with your boundaries. Because the only way a person can hurt us is if we don't have boundaries, clear boundaries that are set up about what we allow and what we don't allow. You are the magician, my divine feminines. You have the power to create whatever you want, and this can go in the direction that you want it to go in, provided you're open and honest, and that's where the magic lies. We're going to clarify with one more deck, and then we're going to use some oracle cards and see what happens, see what messages the angels have for you. Oh. Yep, that bottom energy is the Two of Swords, which again is communication, but you are kind of stuck at a crossroads. You don't know which way to go with it, and that's okay. You don't have to know at first, but after I feel a really big conversation coming, and after that you're both going to get a lot of clarity, and from there you're going to figure out where to go with it. Do my divine feminines need to know? Yep, the Five of Wands again. It's that fighting energy. But I feel with this that it's there to let you know not to go back into that. You don't need to be fighting yourself over it. You don't need to be fighting this other person over it. I think it was maybe just a lot of miscommunication. Let's see. Clarify the Five of Wands for me. Ten of Swords. You felt backstabbed for some reason about how things maybe ended with this person, because that the 10 was completion of things. So maybe the way you ended, you felt backstabbed. Maybe the person was not faithful. Maybe they were not honest about something. And that's what led to the fighting. But if there's sincerity and there's truth and honesty and an open conversation, and you have to go with your gut and know when it's real and when it isn't. So if this person comes in and wants to have an honest conversation, and you feel like things are different, you are very ready for the Ten of Cups. You can have absolutely everything you want. That's right there with that Magician card. You can have all of it, but again, truth, honesty, and believing that you know when someone is being honest and forthcoming with you. Yep, strength. As long as you have that honest conversation, the strength will come to go in the right direction, to make the right choice. Whether it's the strength to walk away or the strength to start new is up to you. Every individual situation is going to be different, of course. It's just that letting you know that's, whoa, yep. There's the Star again and the Two of Swords again. You've got the crossroads, so you can go in several directions. You can either heal. Well, let's see what's here. Oh, there's the Magician again. That crossroads is okay. You've been stuck there for a long time. But in the meantime, you've been healing and manifesting. And that's how you're going to get everything you want. Is again, look at that Ace of Swords again. You can't even write it. It just kind of writes itself. You've gotten repeated cards over and over again, which is telling you that you need to have that very clear conversation, cut through all the bullshit. Just, you know, you're not kids. I mean, some of you might be young, but Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings, but this is also new beginnings financially. So maybe some of you have been struggling a little bit financially, but that's going to come to a close. Yep, you've got your Page of Cups, which is that new small offer that's going to come in. It's excitement and it's fun and it's good, but trust your gut to know when to either walk away or to go with that feeling. Let's look at some of the soul truths today. What do my divine feminines need to work on in order to get to that healing place? Because you did have that Star card come out twice, which is healing and letting go of the traumas and learning how to let them work for you instead of against you. What soul work do my divine feminines need? There it is. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is. So you need to work on letting that past go. Maybe there's some shame in how you handled the situation, how you handled yourself in the situation. But really, shame is such an unnecessary feeling. It is a very low vibration, and it doesn't actually help us get anywhere. This is my star seeds. So what do my divine feminines need to know? Guidance. You are not alone. I told you, your angels are with you. You need to speak to them. You need to watch the signs that they're giving you. It says you are not alone. You're guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. Pay attention to the signs that they're giving you. I have a big feeling a lot of it is coming through music. Blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. That's what I mean when I say you have to know the difference and know when something is genuine, when it's not, when it's for you, when you're going in the right direction. One last pull from my mermaid deck. As a Pisces, I love my mermaids. Tell me, mermaids, what info do you have for my divine feminines? There it is. Can't write it. Guide. A guide, mentor, or a trustworthy ally. Those are your angels that are your trustworthy allies. And transparency. That's what I said. You have to be it's honest, authentic, genuine, and present. You are ready for honest conversations. You are ready to hear things, whether you're going to like them or not. But any which way that it goes, Trust your inner knowing. Trust your guides. Trust the signs that you're being given. And know that you are always taken care of. Even if it seems like it's not going in the direction that you want it, you're always on the right path. Even when it feels wrong, it's right. Because your higher self, your guides know things that you don't. So if they steer you away from a situation, there's a reason. If they steer you towards a situation, there's a reason. It's up to you to manifest to your highest potential. And there's a lot of healing work and a lot of conversations that need to be had, and you're going to have them. As far as when, obviously that's different for every single person. I can't tell you it's going to be tomorrow or next week or next month. It's whenever the universe decides that you're ready for it. So work on yourself, work on your healing, because when you vibe in the right frequency, the right things will come to you. And you will get the answers that you need. You will find the people that you need. You will find your tribe. You will find your significant other or whatever it is that you're looking for. But it starts first with healing yourself. You had the star cards. You had the magician. You can manifest whatever you want. It's why you're a divine feminine. Go with your gut and know what you know and take it to the highest level because you have it. You have it in you. I look forward to our next reading. Bye.